What's up, guys? So we should be live. Probably gonna take a couple minutes for you guys to come in here. So I'm a couple minutes early. See, the ad is running over here. Skip that. Make sure we have sound. Want to check this really quick? Okay, we got sound. We're good. All right. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Hey, Brian, Nolan, Punk Rock Productions. What's up? Life After. Hey, what's happening? Oh, come on, Nate. I gave you a good offer. I mean, it's like... And you know what? Like, I'm seriously... Like, when you asked me, did Jordan sign it? Like, no BS, you know, in my daughter's life, swear to God. I never even looked through your books to see if Jordan signed. I quick kind of saw him, and I saw his sister signed.
Is that the same guy or a different guy?
What are you talking about?
From last week. Somebody was asking about that.
It's the same guy. He emailed me a couple of times. He actually made me a decent offer, but... I think he offered $3,500 for everything in it, but I don't know what I said. I think I wanted $7,000 or so. But like, part of me doesn't even want to sell it. To be honest, it's kind of cool. It's like really one of a kind items, you know. So you know, I don't know. We'll see.
So what's his name? So I can say hi.
Nate, great.
Hey Nate, are you great? Just kidding.
It's great, great.
That's great. Nice Nate.
You found a 182 Blink album. What's up, Chicago? Hey, Mike McCloskey. So yeah, this week was a crazy week, guys.
So
Thomas says hi to you.
Hi.
Kaloum from Thailand. Doll Stolly. What's up, Doll Stolly? So
Somebody's saying hi from Thailand? That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing people from Thailand before.
Yeah, I think that's the first time.
Argentina, what's up, Argentina? Nos vemos, amigo. Patricio, Susama. What's happening?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
So guys, I got some crazy videos coming. I got a whole bunch of videos done anyway. But yesterday we spent $3,300 on a little unit that had like maybe 20 boxes in it. Probably not even 20 bucks. Probably like 15 boxes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna lose our ass on it. So I think I'll probably upload that video on Wednesday. And then we spent also $9,000 with Dave Hester. So Dave Hester has an auction company going too. And we spent $9,000 with him.
And it was the best day ever. You know why? Because we never heard him. Yup.
I know he's the auctioneer. He couldn't bid, so.
We never got to hear that.
Hey, what's up, James? Nice to see you. Steve says that we're amazing. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve. Do we know you? Or are you?
He's a UK guy.
Okay, awesome. Hi.
United Kingdom.
We have lots of friends named Steve.
Yeah, so... Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Yesterday was literally an 18-hour day. Nate says we gotta get Rene down on the price. That's funny. He's a funny guy.
How much did you want to give me, Nate, on the side?
I don't even know. Let me see.
I'm just kidding. Oh, how many people are here?
I'm trying to see how much I sent. I think I told him $7,000. And I think when I sent it, I was like, oh, I shouldn't sell it that cheap. Tomato was still cheap. Let me see real quick if I see it. It's been a while. Leroy Smith box. Yeah, I said $7,000. Yeah, that's cheap already. I don't know. It's like one of the things that I want to sell. It's like one of the things I'll never find again. So Brian, yeah, he Storage Pirate had a killer military unit. I heard about that. I haven't watched the video yet. If you guys have questions, you can send messages to Super Chat, and obviously those questions will be answered. So if you guys follow our Facebook, I had a whole bunch of controversy going on. This was actually a crazy week. So like I said, yesterday was a 17-hour day. We spent $9,000 on stuff.
Rene is super crazy. He had like 3.5 hours of sleep, so that's crazy. Then by the end of the day, because he's such a workhorse, we realized he didn't eat. All he ate was, I bought him a coffee, he didn't want any food, and he drank a Powerade. That was it. So, and he loaded a truck and unloaded a truck. Crazy guy. Not that I make Karen. Did I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just letting you talk.
Oh,
I was seeing somebody was leaving a comment because I complained about Geico, and like I get all the Geico employees. Like, it's funny. Like when you say something's a corporation, and like I was like, it's like, oh, you were being cheap if you only pay $160 a month.
Yeah, because I've been a customer with Geico since it used to be Government Employee Insurance Company before it was Geico.
So when you say 3.5 hours,
that?
that's a lot of sleep.
like 25 years, and then Geico like doubles our rate. It's because I hit a little rock in a parking lot.
Oh yeah, so Hauptmann is writing, people got so triggered over the German items. Yeah, so I bought 3 folders in a deal, and I found like all this German stuff. The funny part, most of the stuff, thanks Nate, still not reducing the prices at a lost weight. That's funny. Most of the German stuff, was all World War One stuff. It's way pre World War Two era, and people got all mad. Life After, so he's one of our members, asking, I had the weirdest unit to buy it for a lawnmower and then get there, find a handmade wooden sword, bow and arrow, and then a ton of wooden 4 tubs of rocks. What to do with the rocks? I don't know, just dump them somewhere. Yeah, rocks are usually, unless they're like really good rocks.
Yeah, maybe the rocks are worth something.
So, but, yeah, so that German stuff, everybody totally got triggered, but most of it is like World War One stuff, so people don't seem to know the difference between Prussia and Kaiser Wilhelm and then World War II era stuff. Angela says she misses Storage Wars. Yes, Storage Wars. But to be honest, guys, I think pretty sure Storage Wars is done, so I don't think we'll film any. And there's so many cast members that have problems. And I think A&E just doesn't want to do Storage Wars, so A&E they kind of specializing now in the police show, so that's kind of their thing. Yeah, it is history. I agree with that too. I mean, history, those of the ones that forget it are doomed to repeat it. So
right, and we saw that when we went to the World War One museum, because it was very interesting to see the politics that were happening in World War One prior to the war, the Great War. You kind of start seeing that happening today in today's politics. Not that we're going to talk about politics.
Yeah. So somebody who sold a German swastika badge, World War One for $125. So if it was swastika, it was World War II.
Yeah, it would be World War II.
Yeah, World War One was not swastika. So, so if you guys have if you have questions, we answer all the super chat questions. Will come through. Like when you see those names highlighted in green, those are people that joined our channel. Always their questions have priority. If you want to get a question in there, if you do a super chat, it's just a little money sign on the bottom. Super chat always has priority, so we always get those in first. Life After asked, they had to keep rocks for a reason. They were geologists and had gold panning equipment. I don't know. Try to crack one. Maybe there's some gold in there.
Because what are those called? Geodes or something? Or it has little crystals inside?
Angela says, hopefully we can get our own show. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. To be honest, right now I have so much stuff going on. Like I said, yesterday was a 17-hour locker. A 17-hour day. We spent $9,000. So I'm going to have one video coming this week where we say...
17-hour locker.
Yeah.
I love it.
One video we're going to say... we spent $9,000 with Dave Hester, and then we're going to show another one where we spent $3,300 and ate doodle, basically. So that's going to be 2 fun videos this week. James is asking, how did you buddy doing that sake you went in video the other day? I really haven't talked to him. I haven't had a chance to call him. We've both been super busy, but... the one Mark bought for $4,000. I'll put a video up on it. Actually, he paid... I put it in...
you know what? He's a true storage buyer, because whatever you ask, he could totally score, and he's just going to be like, it was alright. See, that's the difference between a veteran buyer and a newbie buyer. Because you ask newbies and like, oh, I scored, I made millions of dollars, right?
Yeah, I know if he would have found something hidden or so, he would have called me right away, told me, but he hasn't. So sometimes when a locker is just like you get your money back or you lose, you don't ask too much about it. But if you guys think that was bad, wait till you guys see this week what I spent $3,300 on. A Life After saying, join as a member, guys. Rene tells us we'll get private stuff at some point. Yes, we will. So we're going to have more private stuff coming and things popping up eventually. It's going to still take a little bit of time, but once the store closes, we're going to work on a special YouTube program. But also, when you're in private, you always get extra attention here and stuff. Dave's store is closed.
Yeah, Dave's store's been closed for like at least 5-6 years.
Do you own
It's
sticks?
an awesome store, though, I'll tell you that, guys.
Somebody just, I'm assuming I don't know what that means. Have you ever had a long time without profitable lockers? No. So like I said, yesterday we spent $9,000 and we really ate it on that $3,300 locker. But then
we bought other merchandise to cover the loss in case we were going to eat it. We weren't sure. Am I interrupting you, or?
No, I'm just practicing. Did Brandy and Jared break up? I think so. I don't know for sure. I don't talk to them.
Yeah, we don't talk to them, but social media kind of looks like maybe it's a go.
Oh, my muscles are so sore. I loaded a 26-foot truck yesterday and unloaded it. So from what I see from social media, I think they broke up. So
sadly to say, because they do have kids.
Best locker, Ethan, was a locker that was never on the show. Best locker on Storage Wars. Let me see. Was it the video game locker, classical locker, or the antiques locker?
You know, we never have sold any. Well, I think we've only sold like 5 or 10 Murano glass pieces in our store. The rest of it is all boxed, ready to go to like maybe a high-end auction.
Yeah, I need to send that to an auction. And then the antique locker, we still have a lot of stuff that we need to work on. So all 3 of those are good. Those are all going to be closed. All 3 of those lockers will end up being like, $40,000 to $100,000 each. So Nate Gray gave a $5 super chat.
Nate.
So he's writing, if any of the Michael Jordan yearbooks are signed, 6K, if not 4K. P.S. Casey's the best and you shrinking. That's funny. Nate, I don't want to give a commitment to that stuff because, to be honest, I've done the video. And I put the video up, then I put the box in my garage. I totally forgot about it until people started...
until you started asking last week, to be honest with you.
Until it started asking not last week. Somebody asked something about it like in a video too the other day. So I have to do some research. Look, I don't want to rip you off. I don't want to overcharge you either. I have to do some... Like, if you're really that strong interested in it, let me see if later on in the week or early next week, I'll pull that stuff out. Let me see what the signatures are. Let me take a little bit of an inventory what's in there, and then also we'll make an exact list of what's in there, and I'll give you a flat price, and then we'll go from there. How about we'll do that?
Yeah.
So shoot me a message on Thursday and be like, hey, Rene, can I get an update on the Jordan thing? You got my email. We'll talk about it then. And thank you for the $5 super chat.
Yeah, thank you, Nate.
Yeah, now you just gotta join our channel, Nate. Be a Bargain Hunters member. But I'll give you first crack on it. Let me see, and let me find out what the stuff is worth. It's just so unique. I just don't know.
Was that Bargain Hunters gang signs? What?
I don't know. It's just not gang signs. Fluffy Gamers did not know you had Geico. They had the worst at Geico back in the day. It was an accident. Not my fault. When you're in an accident, you're supposed to call your insurance to report it. I had full coverage. Okay, seems like something is missing. Yeah, no, Geico's stupid. I'm not. We're gonna get rid of our Geico this month. I've been wanting to get rid of him anyway. Angela says I look thinner. God, everybody. It's because I worked 17 hours yesterday without eating.
See, all you have to do is become anorexic. There you go.
Retro Games buy and sell said you should do your own show. It will be hit, I think. Thank you, Retro Games. I appreciate it. Life after saying I started seeing a chiropractor help with a lot of my back, especially since I started working. Hey, Tier 1 Collectibles just joined as a new member.
Awesome.
Welcome to Team Bargain Hunters. What's up, Tier Collectibles? We love you and we see you in the chat every week. Thank you for joining the membership.
Yeah, thank you. That's great.
James is asking, no, we did not catch the people that broke into the store. We did not catch them, but actually right now in Poway and Rancho Benasquitos and Rancho Pernado seems to be the same people. They all do the same MO. They use a sledgehammer, break the window, run in, come back out.
And they've been hitting up not corporate companies, but
private
small mom and pop stores.
Yeah, so
there's been an epidemic the last month or so.
They got a bunch of videos. They're gonna catch them eventually. I hope they beat the crap out of them when they get them. I'm hoping for police brutality, which is hella justified. Because these little punks, they just go into mom and pop store, and a lot of people too in our video were saying is oh, don't worry about it, insurance pays for it. Well, no, guess what? It's like $1,000. Our deductible is $1,000 or more than that on that type of insurance.
Yeah, so we have to pay for the broken glass.
Yeah. Hey, another member, Sequoia Storage Finds. Welcome to Team
awesome.
Bargain Hunters. Hey,
today's a good day.
Hey, Sequoia Storage Finds, weren't you a part of member before? Or am I just confusing? I know both of you guys been there, and then Tier 1 Collectible set had to do it. Thank you guys, we appreciate it. I have root insurance. It cut my insurance by 2/3, and yes, I can send a referral link, but yes, it saved me a fortune. I don't know what that is, root insurance. Plus the loss of inventory. Yeah, you can ask something for the loss of inventory, but it's kind of hard to prove with that stuff. So it's most of the time, and then so some of the other restaurants they broke in, it was 2 restaurants, And it was also a bar they broke in. I mean, they caused more damage. They took like $80. And just to show you how stupid thieves are in general, the guy took a sledgehammer and hit an ATM 4 times. What a moron. I mean, you guys go ahead and Google what an ATM is built out of, and like you can work 2-3 hours in it, you're still not going to crack it. So people are stupid. So guys, everybody that you see there that's in green, and if they're writing in green, and I gotta look into these badges. I will try to do it next 2 weeks. But that they're green, that means that they're members of Team Bargain Hunters. They joined this site, so they pay $5 a month to be part of the channel membership. We always take their questions over anybody. Super Chat still has the #1 priority, but all that stuff will always be addressed. And then actually the colors will change as how long you be a member with us. So after so many months.
By the way, we have 103 people watching, so I'd love for you guys to hit that thumbs up, because we only have 23 thumbs up.
I know, guys. We're gonna
thumbs up.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break before we answer the next question, unless it's a member, until we get at least 60 thumbs up. There's 103 peoples in here. Only 26 thumbs up. Doesn't cost anything.
And watch, I'll show you how you do it. You click.
Root is an insurance app. You have to drive around for 2 weeks for them.
Did I do it? Or do I click here?
Yeah, just click thumbs up. There you go.
There we go. I did one.
Hey, Brian just joined Team Bargain Hunters too.
Woo!
And Brian is also a customer. I sold him,
Today's a good day.
Yeah, everybody's joining. That's awesome,
I
guys.
love it.
Captain Nova, I think, #1. And I am getting you the Secret Wars. I just have to find them, Brian. I've just been really busy, so give it another week or so, but I will find you some. And thank you for the thumbs up. We're at 48, so thank you, guys. So,
Keep it going.
Oh, you have to drive 2 weeks on how you drive? Okay. To be honest, guys, we're probably going to look into Progressive. I had them before. I was really happy with them. Or we're going to look into AAA, because we have AAA membership anyway. So, but yeah, Brian, thank you for joining another member. So we have like 3-4 members that just joined today. That's super awesome.
That's really awesome.
Oh, and then Tier 1 says he buys our comics too. Tier 1, do you buy our comics online or do you buy them at the store? I'm sorry, I know so many people. I can't get all the names straight. I'm trying. I'm sorry. Okay, so Life After bought autographs. Cool. Do you remember which one you bought? Life After? See if I can remember it. I'm from Germany. Casey's United States and with Mexican heritage.
Mexican Irish. Green bean.
Oh, okay, James didn't like it. Yeah, we're just probably gonna get. Okay, so Tier 1 in store. Tier 1 collectible. What kind of comics do you buy? I wonder which one who you are. I'm sorry. Tatiana's really good. She's doing some little homework studying right now. Thank you for asking. Yeah. She was a trooper too, because we were at this auction yesterday and we ended up loading ourselves in the store. So she was like all day in the store, no complaining. Just kicking butt. Very proud of her. Mm-hmm. Okay, you bought the Dick Van Dyke autograph. I remember sending that. So yeah, it's cool. It's funny they highlight that message because it says Dick Van Dyke. That's funny. Man, this guy's sending me like the 7th message about a $29 item if you can save $5 on it. I'm like, just buy it or don't. It's $29. Hey, yeah, it's cheap anyway. Sometimes people are funny. Oh, you bought a bunch of the Daredevil 167s. Did I sell them too cheap at $1.99? Did I mess up? Even if it's, I'm glad you got them, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I sold a lot of good stuff on there, but
And there's stuff to be bought in our store that you can make profit, depending on, what your margins are.
So Ethan is asking right now, how do I join? So Ethan, I think you have to be on your desktop. I don't think it works on mobile yet. And right next to the subscribe button, there's a button that says join. Just click on join, and it'll ask you a couple of questions, and you join. Okay, you're only acknowledging your members. That's not true, Metalhead. We're acknowledging everybody, but I do have 100 people in here right now, which is not even that much yet. And we do, members will always get preference. Super Chats will get preference. So, but we try to acknowledge everybody. But if there's a bunch of questions coming in from members, they have preference. So that's one of the benefits of membership. Honestly, your whole family to your store and buying lockers would be an awesome show. I hope History Channel somebody approaches you. And we're actually talking to a couple of things about that. We'll see what happens. Right. Brian, at $100 a piece with free shipping, that's best I can do in those. Sorry.
And then Gleason News says, "Hi Rene and Casey, how's your day going? How's Gunter?"
Gunter's done. Collecting Desk Hobbies. Plenty of things in Rene's store. Yeah, yes. Collecting Desk Hobbies is a friend of mine, Robert. So for some reason, Robert has not joined the channel membership, which is quite a little bit upsetting.
I know. Do you want to come and be invited for Thanksgiving again, or what?
I called Robert the other day. We haven't seen each other for like 2 weeks. I'm like, hey, next time you come to the store, stop by. I got a box of gift for you. That guy was there like 37 seconds. He must have smelled like I gave him a whole box of baseball cards.
Oh, get out of town. That's funny.
How many members do we have? Not that many, probably around 20 right now. So, but we really haven't pushed it, and we got to work on the rewards programs. And it's still a new thing to YouTube. But I talked to some other channels who have channel memberships, and we actually got a pretty good support. To be honest, because people do join the membership is one of the reasons why we still do the live chats. So, because I'm not 100% sure if the live chats are good or bad for your channel yet because of the way the algorithm runs.
And then somebody's just asking if we sell many VHS tapes. So, yes, if you're into it, we have them there. There's not a lot. They're 99 cents each.
Yeah, I throw most of them away. They just don't sell that good. Hi, are you doing any card NFL soon? Clan, to rephrase that question, I think you left a thought out there. My wife is gorgeous. Yeah, thank you. AG Surface says you've done well with your comics. Yes, we've done really well. Comics are selling really well for us. Mm-hmm. When are you going to buy the contents of the toy museum? What's up, Brian Oakes? Haiti Hunter. Is it actually in Haiti? Be interesting.
So you watched the video, Brian? Wasn't that awesome?
I wish I could buy it. I don't think I could afford it. I mean, the only way you get that if somehow it gets lost in the storage unit.
Yeah, we're like, where's he gonna store his stuff?
Yeah, so it's like he says he has 2.5 million toys. So even if you said, 50 cents each, that's $1.3 million. Hey, what's up, Lauren Cole City? Nice to see you. We had 5 new memberships today, Lauren. Time for you to sign up too. Support the channel.
Yeah, and at the toy museum, we never got a chance to go back because there was a whole train section that we missed.
Yeah, the mask stuff was really badass, Robert. I like Mask. That's one of the TV shows I used to watch as a kid. That was like the most Mask I've ever seen. Chris is asking, is there anything you find in units that you just have to keep for yourself? Sometimes, a lot of Casey jewelry, a lot of decorations around the house.
Yeah, I've got the best Halloween, best Christmas decorations. A little too much.
Yeah, we have a lot of that stuff, so I try not to keep too much. Brian, I got the whole run of Eternal, so just tell me what numbers you need. I got all the key issues, so I have the whole run. Tell me what numbers you need, and I can get you some prices.
Ooh.
Wow, a big super chat. Happy cruise.
Thank you.
$20. So have you guys ever been interested in swinging? You'd be a hit.
At the park? Swinging on a swing?
So yeah, we go to swings all the time. I push Casey. She likes going really high. And then I swing a lot, actually. I try to swing twice a day. But the problem is with the swinging part, there's a lot of weight limits on a lot of swings. So a lot of other swingers get upset if I swing in their territory. So yeah, we pretty much don't do any swinging.
That was like a question for Dan and Laura from the auction.
Stop it.
Oh.
And talking to you at the same time. All right, James. Yeah, the Yankees. Somebody told me the Yankees were out, I thought, for some reason. Sorry, I got a whole bunch of questions, so I missed them because the super chats. The super chats. They said it at a super chat for $1.99. You know what I mean.
I'm like, I don't know. I am a church-going lady.
Yeah, so we Christians, so we don't do that. But I don't judge anybody. You do what you need to do and what makes you happy. As long as you don't hurt anybody, it's all good.
I can't handle any more than Rene.
But yeah, we're not swingers. So, but hey, thank you, thank you for the super chats.
Thank you for the compliment.
Well, that costs $22 to find out if we're swingers, huh? That's
love it. Great comedy. It's Sunday night. Why not, right?
Life after dying up. You spent $20 for that. I'm dead. It's pretty funny. It's like, hey, at least he sent $20 to ask. I can respect that. Okay, guys, we have 56 thumbs up, 95 people watching. Let's get some more thumbs up. Come on. Step Stack is asking, what advice would you give an established Christian pastor who stacks silver asked to do a reality show? Reality show and Christian pastor has nothing to do with one another. I mean, obviously you want to do your morals right.
Yeah, what do you mean by stack silver?
Silver stacking is a community of people. We do the same thing. We would consider that they have a goal every week, every month. They want to accumulate so much silver and they never use it. And part of the thinking is, number one, just to stack wealth, also for an emergency situation, because silver and gold throughout history is the only currency that's been around for thousands of years and has succeeded.
Right.
So
and guess what? At the end of the day, where's your money? The money's just paper.
Money's just paper, yeah. So that's one of the things.
Well,
I would
where
just,
is all your money, by the way?
yeah, I would just read the contracts really, really careful. And at first, you're not gonna get paid a lot, and then just, I mean, I don't know. Just read your contracts really well. Get an entertainment lawyer.
And I also advise it's Hollywood, not Hollywood.
Yeah, so
all the ugliness of what, the world wants you to do.
There's always drama with a reality show in there too, so. But, I mean, you can make it good. Just, when you do your filming, be yourself. I was myself on Storage Wars probably 85% of the time. Other stuff, we took a little bit over the top, but that's just part of the TV. Protection, water, and gold. Yep, those are the three things. Very good. So, protection, obviously, to be able to protect yourself. Water.
Definitely.
Can't live without water, and gold and silver, same type of thing. I just saw in Texas, I read that article in the beginning of this year, this guy got invaded by 5 home invaders. And can you imagine having a home invasion but having 5 come in, and those guys were armed? And people, and I'm not a big gun guy. I don't like guns, but I believe we have to protect ourselves. I have guns.
But you need to tell us the backstory. What were they trying to get from him?
Well, when somebody does a home invasion, what are you going to do? Stop and ask?
No, I know, but some people get home invaded because of certain lifestyle or things that they
just was a regular guy. They were gonna try to rob him. They did a home invasion and tried to rob him. It was 5 guys that came in with guns. He had an AR-15 next to his bed. Luckily, he killed 3 and injured 2.
Whoa.
So, I mean, if we have 5 guys home invading here and I don't have any guns, you're not getting raped. That's the bottom line. So, so if somebody does a home invasion, like, I hate people like that. They all should be shot, in my opinion. If you're dumb enough to and this happened in Texas, which to me, I thought that doing it in Texas was even much worse, because I have a lot of friends in Texas, and those guys are armed to their teeth. Yeah. So if you're dumb enough to home invade somebody in Texas,
yeah, expect to get shot, right?
Yeah, what positive do you have to contribute to society at that point anyway? You're just stupid. Okay, James asked, I have not been back to Germany. We're probably going to go back next year. We'll do a bunch of videos. Adam's asking, I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself. The videos were great. Thanks for sharing. No problem, Alan. We got a whole bunch more coming.
Glad you enjoyed it, Alan.
Did Storage Wars pay you guys well or not really? We got paid okay. I mean, it was a good amount of money, but it was nothing crazy. The earlier cast got more because they were at a high point of the show and they had better contracts. But we still make good money, but nothing like life-changing. So Life After saying he expects silver to be worth more because of its uses. A lot of people say that. Also, the way gold been growing in silver should be a lot higher. So silver is controlled with paper trading. I mean, we could do a whole show on that when most people don't know. A lot of the price is kept down with paper trading. If silver and gold was really the price based on what people use, and you have to ask delivery for the stuff, silver would go through the roof.
Yeah, but we were watching that they say they use gold inside cell phones and a lot of different, like in televisions for electronics. So what?
But silver they use a lot. The silver they use a lot more, a lot different.
In what? Other than
everything. I mean, all electronics has silver in it too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They use some gold, but silver is a really good contact to do jewelry, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, so it's a good conductor also? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but if they would actually take physical delivery of silver, it would be through the roof. Most people don't know that. Also, what's really sad in America, we don't push people to own gold and silver. We want people to own high-limit credit cards where we can pay a lot of interest on it, because that just makes money for the rich people. Where in China, the government tells them like every citizen should own gold coins, own silver coins.
Yeah, the Chinese government encourages everybody to own at least 1 gold coin.
Yeah, it's making sure that the population is getting wealth built. Well, over here, we don't really push that. They want you to have how good is your credit, how much interest are you paying, You have gold in your teeth? Coming for you, King Fata. Just kidding. Just kidding. Your hair's so pretty, Casey. Rene, what an awesome lady. You have to help you. Miss you both on TV. Thanks, Cleese and News.
Thank you. That's so nice. I'm always self-conscious about my hair because it's got a mind of its own.
When going to garage sales, what's the best way to know if you should buy an item to flip? Would it be eBay and checking completed sold history for that item? Yeah, some of it is just experience that you build up. The other way is just check out eBay apps really quick. Look on sold items, see what they go for.
And definitely look at completed and sold, because that tells you the true value and what the market really bears.
So Life After saying, I'm taking your advice and saving the gold and silver, fine. So what he's referring to, the one thing that I always say, especially if you're in a storage business, which Life After is, I said, when you find the gold and silver in those units, just pretend you didn't find it. Make the money of everything else, and put the gold and silver, in a safety deposit box where nobody can get to it, where nobody can get to it, and never, ever, ever touch it. Now, touch it when you have a life emergency, when you have, if you really, really need it, if you run out of money, make that your emergency fund that you slowly build it. Obviously, the obvious goal is hopefully in life you never have to touch it. And one day, if you have a daughter or a son, you give it to them, be like, hey, here's your first life emergency fund. But I learned it from another guy, Lakeside Dave, and he taught me that a long time ago. And I've had to use it a couple times. I know he had to use it, but sometimes all of a sudden you got 2 or 3 months where everything goes wrong, and then something else goes wrong, and you're not making any money. But then you be saved up. You know what? I got $13,000 in gold and silver setting. I cash it out, and bam, all of a sudden you're cash rich again, and you're fine.
And I like Brian's comment about if you live in a third world country, you need to learn to live on very little. Good to have land and grow your own food.
Yeah, that is true. Land in California, unfortunately, is very expensive. But, land is good. It's good to learn all these different things. I mean, I'm not like a doomsday type of thing, but I do think you should try to hedge your bet, It's like having gold and silver is definitely smart. Doesn't cost you that much. If you're in a storage business,
yeah, but
it's
he's talking about also being able to grow your own food.
Yeah, no, you want to have knowledge, not just food and water. I mean, there's all kinds of survival things. It goes much deeper than just food.
Mm-hmm.
Angela's saying, I save gold and silver too. The government can make money worthless whenever they want to. When we were screwed. Oh yeah, they could announce. I mean, look at Mexican history. They were changing their money like every 10 years. And if you had any kind of money hidden or anything like that, they say it's not worth it.
And the Mexican money today, it expires. Isn't that the craziest thing?
Well, what they want to do, they want to make sure nobody makes money without paying taxes or blackmail or hides it. And then all of a sudden, let's say if you have a bunch of money, then they can tax it extra. Or they don't want people to have money.
Was that why they expire it? I thought that was crazy. I'm like, what do you mean the money expires?
So somebody's saying gold is worth more than silver because it's the only metal that will not rust, rot, or oxidize. I don't think I agree with that.
You don't? I agree with that. Why don't you agree with that?
Because I think gold and silver are pretty much on the same level. Because there's a lot more silver, but gold is worth more because obviously it's a lot rarer. But I think silver is extremely underpriced because markets are pushing down the value with the paper silver trading. Yeah, so. They can also make it illegal to own gold. Very, very good point, Collecting Dust Hobbies. By the way, check out his channel, Collecting Dust Hobbies. Good friend of mine. A lot of baseball card stuff, a lot of sports memorabilia, Magic the Gathering, all that good stuff. So if they've done that in the past, I think it was under Roosevelt where they said it's illegal for any American that had over 1 ounce of gold. You're committing a felony. And not only that, but they tell you how much money they're going to give you for it, and you have to turn it in.
You read that wrong. I'm so sorry, Jason. I read your comment. Oh, no, he said gold. Oh, sorry. I thought you said God. I'm like, yes, God is worth more than silver and gold. Because he won't rust.
Dolls
sorry,
Dolly
I read that wrong. Okay, it's Sunday. I went to church.
Dolls Dolly Road. I like that with the gold and silver, but I have tons of silver, not so much gold. I so quickly invest into my investment accounts. Yeah, so, I mean, you obviously want to put it in investment accounts too. That's good, but... S. Rose asked a good question. So you want to put money in your investment accounts, and obviously investment accounts, you want to have the money work for you, and that's really good as long as those accounts perform well. I mean, I have a lot of gold and silver put away. If I would have just put it in stocks, it would do a lot better. But you want to have a percentage. They say you want to have 10% of your value in gold and silver. And that's just to hedge your bet. Because if all your investments account crash, your gold and silver will go up. So this way you always have something. The people that did really well in the Great Depression is the ones that had gold and silver. S. Rose is asking, how about diamonds? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on questions. S. Rose is asking, how about diamonds? Diamonds is complete fake market. It's all done by several...
De Beers. Families.
Yeah, several families that control all the diamonds. They find most of it. They hide it. Diamonds
they slowly release it to make it seem like there's scarcity, but there isn't.
Diamonds is something, it's just a marketing thing. They just make you feel bad if you don't spend $20,000 on a diamond ring and then have women compete who has the biggest diamond ring. It's stupid. It has value because of marketing. It's created marketing.
Yeah. And I love Angela's comment. Amen, Casey. And Life After says Casey needs a Hallelujah channel. Oh yeah, you guys don't even know what I could tell you.
Boy, all right, Hallelujah with Casey. We'll do a channel. So when I was young, I had shares in gold mining companies, much better payout than gold bullion. Again, different types of investment. When I say gold bullion, It's 10%. It's a different hedge fund. I'm not saying put all your money into gold and silver, but you should have at least a 10% portfolio. Do you know like 90% of Americans or so don't even own 1 ounce of gold? Most of don't even own any real silver. So yeah, the diamond market is completely controlled. It's completely fake. Diversify. Yes, the Tiers 1 collectibles says diversify. It's you definitely want to diversify. James says busy nights in the comment section. Wow, yes, it's very. We only got 87 watching right now, so apparently maybe it's boring today because we're talking about different stuff, but that's fine. But yeah, a lot of people commenting and with some nice super chats. We got a bunch of new members, which is awesome. James is asking Fluffy, how's your Uber driving going? I talked to Fluffy actually 2 days ago, and
I know we haven't seen Fluffy in forever.
you know who jumped? I don't know if I can say in your channel. Are you still there, Fluffy? Can I say who got an Uber ride from you the other day? Yeah, Gorsh joined as members. Yes, I don't know if I can say it. I don't know if I should say it or not. Fluffy, are you there? The video game community will go crazy if I say it. Fluffy, are you still here? Fluffy Gamer, come on in. If you don't respond, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care. I tell you what. Okay, guys. So we have 88 people watching right now. If we get 100 thumbs up, I'm gonna say who jumped into Fluffy's Uber ride. You guys will never believe it.
I don't even know. I want to hear. This sounds exciting.
I know I haven't told you yet.
Rene always says juicy gossip. He forgets to share.
Yeah, so Brian wrote, I like the idea you mentioned some time ago about letting members know first about things you plan on selling. Is that something that will actually happen? Yes, Brian. So eventually, once we got this membership thing totally set up, I have 91. Oh, no, we still only have 70 likes. We need 100 thumbs up. I'm going to tell you guys who jumped. It wasn't Ninja. It was much more controversial than that. It could have broken out in a fist fight, but it didn't.
Get out of town.
Oh, it's crazy.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, so we got to get 100 thumbs up. So you guys push up the thumbs up. If we get 100 thumbs up.
And you guys don't hate me, but who's Ninja?
Ninja is one of the most famous online Twitch gamers in the world.
Okay, sorry, I'm not a gamer.
A lot of people don't know my wife asked me why I was buying silver. Tell her because you're smart. So yeah, hold on a second. So Brian, yes, that still will happen. We're working on a channel. Eventually we'll do these videos as we unpack stuff. We'll have certain things where we might say a price. And when we say the price, any of our members can buy it first before anybody else if they want to.
I think that's funny. Somebody said Dave Hester. Somebody else said Trump.
Yeah, he was a Masked Singer. Tier 1 wants to know, Brian, if you related to Lorena. Okay, 73 thumbs up. We need 27 more thumbs up. And I'm going to tell you guys who jumped in Fluffy's car. Yeah, so everybody knows controversial gamer. Don't say nothing if you know life. Nobody, you can't guess. Well, actually, you can guess. I don't care. But it's going to cause, it's going to be funny as hell if you... if you're into the, if you watch the different YouTube channels, you watch our videos, you watch Fluffy's videos, it's really funny. So we have 76 thumbs up. We need 24 more thumbs up. I'm going to tell you who jumped into Fluffy's car. So yeah, he called me. He called me like in the middle of the day, like right after. He's like, Rene, you won't believe, you won't believe who just I gave an Uber ride to. It was and his parents. I'm like, no way. I'm like, please tell me that you have that on camera. Please tell me you got an Uber camera. He's like, no, I don't have it on Uber camera. But he actually sent me screenshots where he picked him up and where they went to. It wasn't Jeebus, but yes, Jeebus did start out as a gaming channel. So we need 20 more than 1 thumbs up. I'm going to tell you guys. So he literally called me and I'm like, oh my God, you should have videotaped it. It would have been so funny. It's not Bogey. Bogey wouldn't be controversial, but it'd be funny. Actually, I want to see how Bogey's doing. Is he still losing subscribers like crazy? So, PewDiePie? Nope, that would be cool, but not controversial either. If you watch my channel, you watch Fluffy's channel, and you watch some of the video gaming communities, it's a very controversial person.
Is it somebody that you're having controversy with?
I have controversy with everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, because you're German. You fight with everybody.
Hey, people always get mad at me because I stand up for myself. You know, they say, like, okay, I'll give you another example. So we have 81. We need 19 more thumbs up. I'll tell you who jumped in the cab. And I'll tell you what happened, too. So it's like I told him, like, I wish I would have been a fly in the wall. And just want to see it. What's up, Sandra? Welcome to the channel.
Give a thumbs up. We're waiting for a couple more thumbs up so we can give a really good, juicy story.
Yes. So also the other day, so I found all that German stuff, and people were coming on Instagram, and they were like, "Oh, you should burn it all. You should take a stand and burn it all on YouTube." And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You burn up. It's at least worth $5,000. And I worked yesterday like 17 hours, and I'm not gonna make no $5,000. So why would I take $5,000 worth of merchandise that other people are collecting and burn it because you don't like it? Okay, even though most of it is not even World War II related, it's all World War One. But
all right, 10 more thumbs up.
10 more thumbs up.
If you just joined, then give us a thumbs up.
Oh,
Renee's gonna tell us a juicy secret.
James is watching a lot of our videos, so 10 more thumbs up. I'll tell you the story. You jumped in. That's a really good guess, James. But I can't tell you if that's what it is. So people tell me it's really funny. They say I should burn it. It's like $5,000. And then you know what my reply to most of those people is? I'm like, I tell you what, we'll go ahead and burn it, but I'll put up $2,500 and you put up $2,500, because people are so easy to tell me what to do with my money and what I need to destroy. I'm a working man. I got a daughter I need to send to college one day. I have a shitload of bills. So I'm not burning $5,000 because it offends you or because whatever.
Yeah, when gas is almost $5 a gallon, we're not burning anything. We're selling it.
Yeah, and so Robert Smith, we need 8 more thumbs up. We tell you who jumped into Fluffy's Gamer's car. Very controversial. It was awesome. I wish I would have been there.
Give a thumbs up because I don't know either. I'm dying to find out.
Casey doesn't know. I haven't told her yet. So we need 8 more thumbs up, and I'll tell you guys who jumped into the car. So, but I tell people, it's like, okay, you pay half, I pay half. And all those people that always tell me I should just burn something, they never, ever want to put up half of the money. They only want me to put up the money. But as soon as it costs them a time, then it changes. What do you need to do to take my cash for SW Secret Wars? I will take you cash, Brian. I'll have a copy reserved for you. It just takes me a little time to get to it. Yeah, too many sensitive snowflakes. I know everybody's so upset.
I like that, sensitive snowflakes.
Yeah, I tell people, if I do something that upsets you, just go to a different channel, watch something else. Or if you don't like an item, just don't buy it. Just buy what you like, you know? If someone joins as a member...
5 more.
He says if somebody joins as a member... Okay, if one more person joins as a member... If one more person joins as a member, then I'll say it too.
Look at Iowa. The gas is $2.39. How much was it? It was about that price right there in Kansas City.
I think I just paid $4.39 down here.
Yeah, it's outrageous right now. And it's actually gone down.
It's not Logan Paul.
Oh, Logan Paul, I drove past his house. Isn't that the guy that I drove past his house and it was all spray painted in LA? I was doing a turnaround and I was like, what the hell's going on?
Brian is saying he's a brown flake, so is she.
A brown flake.
I'm a snowflake. Everybody's upset. It's like people are just practicing to be upset.
I'm a brown flake?
Because he's saying Brian, I think I've seen his Facebook page, so I think he also has Mexican heritage or Latin heritage. I shouldn't say
half
Mexican.
Half brown, half green.
Damn, life after $1.99. Where's Dad at?
Where do you live?
I see you answer, James. I'm not going to say who this yet.
$2.30 in Michigan today.
Okay, Tier 1, let me know when you guys come in. I won't be there till Casey will be there most of the day tomorrow, but I won't be there tomorrow.
Tell me who you are.
I'll be there at the end of the day around 6.
Yeah, he's going to be loading trucks.
Damn, Texas, $1.99. That's why I was saying I think I want to move to Texas. Everything is cheap out there. $1.99 for gas in Texas.
Well, yeah, because that's where they get it straight from.
4 more thumbs up, guys. We need 4 more thumbs up, and I tell you.
$2.20 in Kentucky, $2.30 in Marshall, Texas. Wow.
Oh, man. That we are.
Are there trees in Marshall, Texas?
Hey, Betty Webb, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, can you give us a thumbs up, Betty? We only need 3 more thumbs up so Rene can tell a secret.
Yes, 3 more thumbs up, and I say who jumped into Fluffy Gamer's Uber ride.
Ooh.
Happy Cruise.
Happy Cruise is generous today.
Man, he just sent $20. Happy Cruise wants to know the answer.
Wow, you're awesome. He
says just give it to them. Okay, you know what? $20 super chat. Happy paid for it.
Wow, you're awesome. You rock, dude.
So we're going to give it. So we're going to say it. Okay, guys, so if you watch our video history, that's this guy out there called Pat, the NES punk. And basically, his whole thing is about being negative about everybody, attacking everybody. When we made that huge video game find, he said, oh, it's all fake. Storage was fake. They didn't find any kind of stuff. Now, me and Fluffy Gamer, we're good friends. And he stepped up and he came down. We looked at the games. He was also on the show. And, you know, Pat attacked us for that. So we made a counter video saying, hey, come down to the store. We'll go through game one by one. You can say it's worth $1. It's worth $1 because that's what he was said. And yeah, James, you were right. Very good paying attention. I don't want to give it away yet, but yes, James guessed it watching the videos. So Fluffy, he does Uber rides, and like he drives like sometimes 10 hours a day. And he gets a call and he never checks who the person is, even though it shows him pictures. He just clicks up steps. He picks up these two elderly people get in the back, which ended up being Pat's parents. And as the front door opens, Pat the NES punk. And they just lock eyes, and and Fluffy said, he goes like, "Oh my god," you can tell that like he didn't want to come in, he didn't want to be there.
How uncomfortable was that?
Yeah.
How long of a ride was it?
It was only like a $10 fare, so it can't be that long. So, but then he came in, and Fluffy was like, "Hey, what's up, Pat?" And like Pat was like, "Hey, yeah, what's going on?" And then Pat was just trying to make small talk. It's like, "Oh, does Rene still have his YouTube channel? Did he sell any of those Atari games?" Just like all this weird stuff.
Did he sell any of them? I'm sure. The only ones you haven't sold are the ones you just haven't had time to get to.
Yeah, and some of the common stuff. But all the good... I mean, when we put out that first Atari video, which is our channel, one of my main video game buys, he bought a half of them. He spent like $2,200.
Yeah, we shipped him. Where does he live? He lives in Washington or Oregon?
Oregon.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be put out because he's well known in the gaming community. He doesn't want to be put out how much money he spends because he buys a lot of stuff.
I didn't say that. I just said...
He's a well-known collector in Oregon. And he's also well-known in Seattle, too, but I'm going to leave it at that. Pat does have his YouTube channel, but it's kind of shrinking a little bit, I think. He kind of insulted gamers. Ian called gamers a bunch of crybabies just because they disagreed with a game. So they do a lot of stuff where they curse at people, and it's just not well, I mean, I don't care if you say something negative or... if you disagree, if I don't like you, I just don't talk to you. But they always verbally attack people, so I don't think that really works for them in the long run. So, so Life After's asking what rating and did he give a tip?
Oh, that's a good question.
So it was only a $10 ride, and at the time I talked to Fluffy, his rating didn't change, so he didn't get a negative rating. But do you guys think he gave a tip? No tip. No tip for Fluffy Gamer from Pat the NES Punk. So for a guy that goes around claiming that he's a celebrity and he's so famous...
he probably couldn't afford it. I'm sorry, that's not fair.
No, he can afford. He's a YouTuber, but he does live in a small apartment. He's not married. He doesn't have kids. But he can afford to leave a tip. I mean, I always try to leave a tip. If the driver's nice, I always leave a tip. So if the car's nice, the driver's nice, I give a tip. So yeah, he never even left a tip. So that was really funny.
What did they say? My thoughts on Miami?
On Miami, she doesn't know about the Dolphins tanking. I told her earlier.
No,
she was like,
I asked earlier. I'm like, what's our score? Because what was the other team that the team that lost because of the kicker?
Oh, the Atlanta. They are 1-5 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had him in a survival league. So, but he thinks he's famous. He's not even that famous. I mean, he has a YouTube channel that's kind of big, but his videos get 20, 30,000 views, which is not that big, I think. But, I don't know. He didn't tip, so whatever. But that whole thing, if you guys know the history, any of the video gamers, they know, yeah, they couldn't even beat the Reds. It's pretty bad. I'm happy the Dolphins lost. I want to get 2 out next year, so I hope they lose every game. Actually, I want them to win 1 game, but be good enough for the picks. And also, right now, I haven't checked the score yet, but I'm rooting for the Steelers to lose because Miami has the Steelers next year pick, and right now the Steelers are 1-4. So it would be awesome if Miami could get pick 1 and 2. Pick number 1, 2 out, and pick number 2, the receiver from Alabama, Jones. So I think his name is Jones. Wow, why is there a hate? Just tell the man in the face like a man weird. Also, I don't know what it is. I missed that one. My videos get 10 to 20 views. Yay me. Hey, you know what? 10 to 20 is better than 5 to 8. So it's a way to build up, Henry. Patty's saying, Casey, blue looks nice on you with your eyes. Rene, you look great every day. But thanks, Patty's. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I know this is a fun color blue.
Yeah, James, we lost 17 to 16. I'm so glad we didn't hit that 2-point conversion. That would have been so bad. Hey, what's up, Comms Collection? He said, wow, I never had the privilege of catching a live stream. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. And also, thank you for everybody who made a thumbs up on this live stream.
Yeah, thank you, because we wanted to hear that story. I was wondering if that's who it was. But that's because I don't know very many gamers.
The Patty Asbach, yeah. So so if you guys know the backstory, that's actually pretty crazy to get that in there.
That would be like Rene being an Uber driver and Dave Hester or Daryl getting in the car.
No, Dave Hester's cool.
Yeah, more like Daryl. If Daryl got in the car. No, I'm sorry. I take
I know, what are you talking about?
it would totally be Jared. If Jared got in the car, ooh, we'd probably be like, "Argh."
No, I would cancel a ride if Uber driver Jared comes in.
Yeah.
John Pelton, I bought a guitar cabinet simulator from your dad Gunter on eBay. Simulator, you know what that is. That's good. Hopefully he gave you excellent service. Com says, do you ever see CGC losing market dominance for creating comics? CSBS just got Beckett backing last year. They didn't get Beckett backing. Beckett just bought him out. Changed the name. I missed that. I missed what that means. Yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest, I was thinking about starting a comic creating company myself. I have a couple of really good creators. There's no big companies in the West Coast, and I think, like, I sent comics into CGC, and I think they do an excellent service, and they're nice people, but, you know, I sent comics in, and it took me like 6 months to get them back. That's kind of a long time, so when I see that something takes that long, that tells me there's more room for more expansion. Oh yeah, so Robert bought a storage locker. He bought the $22,000 locker from me. I sold him the whole baseball card locker, and then he found on the inside the Dave Hester autographed card, which he sent me a picture of right away. I'm like, oh, that's not worth anything. I feel like I have to give you a refund.
Oh my god, did the guy pay $10 for it?
Jared could use a YouTube channel if he knew how to use a computer. What's he gonna make his YouTube channel about? You gotta do something for subject matter.
Oh, burn.
Careful, Jared may have to revert to Uber driving soon. Alimony is a pain, I hear. Yeah, I don't know what their deal is, but I mean, I think they're separated. So, but I don't know what all their deal is. I don't really care.
But to be honest with you, I think Jared's kind of smart with his money. Only because we met his accountant one time when we were doing paintball.
Washington Redskins changed the name. I don't know what that means, James. I must have missed it somehow. Okay, that was funny, but I should be nicer. Hey, it's okay. You know, it is a circle of trust. Don't worry.
I know. I'm like, this just stays between us, right?
If Jared got in your Uber, you could just drop him off in the worst neighborhood, you know? I probably would. I'd be like, sorry, car's broke down, gotta walk.
I'm like, he'd probably fit in. Sorry. You know, thug life.
I don't think I could afford to buy into the CGC company. That's worth millions. I think I sold it for 20. It sold for 20? Well, shoot, I'll sign a whole bunch for you. I have a Flash Gordon comic from 1940. It's an oversized number 25. I think there's only like 3 known online. Want to buy it? Yes, I'll buy it. Send me a message.
Dave Hester was really nice at the auction yesterday. He kept calling me sweetie, and I was all, who are you talking to? And I realized he was talking to me. I was all, oh, he called me sweetheart or something, and I was like tripping out, like, what?
Yeah, no, Dave is okay in his own way. Look, I told this Dave before too. Fluffy has 5-star rating, I believe.
Yeah. No, Dave's a good guy. You know what? The problem is sometimes he takes competition a little too far. But in general, he's a good guy.
He knows how to do good business and stuff like this. He just needs to work on his social skills. If you take away his social skills and have somebody handle his social interaction, he actually be a good guy.
And he can be really nice.
So I found my niece watching YouTube videos the other day, specifically the one with the comics. That made me feel so happy. Aww. Oh, that's really cool, Brian. But I think you told me last time too that she's getting into comics. So it's something you guys share. Hey, Patty72. What's the card over your right shoulder? Oh, that's a Star Wars figure in the back, right here. I can't see it live. That's a Star Wars. That's a Star Wars card.
You guys want to see that? It's from like the 70s.
I showed it before. How long has he done Uber? It must have been a couple of years now, I think.
No, maybe 1 year.
No, it's more than that. Maybe. I mean,
a year and a half because remember they closed down for renovations. This other job.
Oh, you mean that green folder? That's a bunch of German stuff. I do have a bunch of Topps Card 67 over there too. Steelers are winning 14-0.
Wow.
Oh, that sucks. I need the Steelers to lose. Freaking Chargers, man.
Hey, at least they're not the San Diego Chargers anymore, right?
Yeah, but I hope they come back. I need the Steelers to go like 1-16, 1-15. The highest value comic I've ever sold, bought, and found was Flash #1. We sold it for $25,000.
Flash #1. And he probably sold it a little too cheap, but that's okay.
I don't see any football cards. I just found these the other day. I don't know if I showed these.
What are they?
They're like 1970 basketball cards. Actually, I need to put these in little protective folders. My brother Ricky, he's been saying for years that he's doing a stupid YouTube channel, but I know he's like 20 videos ready. He just found a whole bunch of these in Will Chamberlain's.
Wow.
Should I message you on eBay about the Flash Gordon comic? Yeah, or better just why don't you just email me? Reach back further. Oh man, that's a good eye. That is a good eye. That's what he's talking about. Man, between Robert and Patty's, they could like dissecting my room. Yeah, Lions. Actually, Lions. I'm surprised that they don't have a better team. So email me directly, Rene at Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. That's pretty good. Robert, you got a card collecting problem because those are 1967 tops. You're a sick man. Dolphins album. Patty's has good eyes. Invasion of the Sea Beast. It's 1965. Packers.
So life after is doing the city, buying an RV, and doing the RV travel and sell life.
That's cool. Actually, What the Hells is going to do that too. So, and who knows? Maybe once Tatiana goes to college, we'll do that too. The rest is just empty.
Actually, that's always been my dream, to get a Winnebago and travel America.
Larry Bird rookie. Actually, I need to send that in and get graded. Yeah. We have a... No, I think that would be fun to travel. Just go... I mean, the great thing of what we do, you can just have an RV and then ship from different states.
And actually, did you see the van that Dave had? That was...
Stupid charges.
That was an RV. That mini thing.
Yeah.
It even had a shower and everything in a bed, he said.
Yeah, those things are like $100 grand.
That little thing?
Yeah, 115 grand.
Damn, that's expensive. Well, I thought it was really practical because you could actually park that on your street or on your driveway, and you couldn't have any complaints because it looks like it's a cargo van.
Do I have any 60s tops, Hank Harris? Where's those two cars you took pictures of the other day? I just put it on eBay. Oh no, I just put them on eBay. Where did I put them?
Oh no.
Oh, I think go check in my eBay room real quick. See on the shelf there should be two cards, the Mickey Mantle and the Hank Aaron. If not, I just put a Hank Aaron rookie on eBay.
I'll leave
Graded.
that in a while.
What's up, David McFarland? It should be right on those two shelves on the left. Oh, that casino was really good. We actually got a video coming. I ended up being on stage and I was talking for 2 hours, which was really crazy because a lot of times there's like an MC there and stuff and we do things. And the people were super nice, but they said, oh, I'm a little stage shy. And then they just had to sit on a table, but all these people were there and they were like looking at us. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start talking. So I just went on there, started talking, and we started doing a Q&A session, kind of how we do it here. And people, obviously, most of those questions were storage business related or storage wars related, but most of them actually wanted to know about the business. And people were there, they kept on coming in for 2 hours. The way that works with the VIP events, usually people come in, they eat, they see us, maybe they get a picture and an autograph, and then they go gambling and come back for a drawing. And the casino host, they were getting worried. He goes like, this room is way overfilled. We never had so many people like just stay. They were just all staying there for the whole 2 hours. The event was actually 2.5 hours. And they just listened to us speak and were interacting with us, and it was super fun. The people were really welcoming. It was a really good time. So a lot of people joined, but no new members. Come on, guys, join up. The more members, the more incentives for private streams. Yes. I think I have to look up what Eternals #1 was. I want to think it's 100 or 150. I have to look, Brian. Send me a message which Eternals you need, and I'll make you a package deal. But I have the whole run of the Eternals. $250,000 travel coach? That's crazy, Donatello. Whew. Hey, thank you, James. James saying we're a great couple. Thank you. Nice people. You seem really nice too, James. Thank you. And I know you started messing around with storage auctions. I hope you become really successful. But like I said, we have some really cool videos coming this week. One of them where we lose a lot of money. One of them where we spend $9,000. So that's some cool stuff coming. I'm beat. Actually, I need to unload a couch right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but...
Did you find it?
No.
Ah, you suck. Well, go to our eBay. So I just listed a Hank Aaron rookie. It's graded 3. And I think I put like 13 or 1400 on it, which was really cheap. Awesome. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias to you. Oh, no. De nada. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Jeff Thomason.
I don't know.
You're trying. Yeah. Hey, James, that's all you got to do, trying it. And, you learn more as you go. Most people that I see in the storage business that get defeated so easy, they have these super high hopes, dreams. Number one, realize it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Number two, you be working like like crazy. I always joke around and say you work like a slave, you know, but I don't like using the terminology because everybody gets offended this way today, and so I
You
don't
just
say
work really hard. You
you
have
you
to have
work
a
extremely
good
hard.
work hard or hard-working ethic.
Yeah. Do we sell on local marketplaces like you mean Craigslist and stuff? No, just our store. We advertise sometimes. How did you fall in love with Rene? Because he says he's been a big boy and nobody's ever fell in love with him. Only 7 people told him they love. So, oh, Betty said she joined on her phone with an Android. That's interesting. I didn't know you
That's
could join
awesome.
on your phone.
Casey, I'm 30 and single. I was never called cute or sexy until after college at 24. Only 7 females told me they were in love with me. 7 girls? That's actually awesome. How did you fall in love with Rene? I have always been big. Rene he's like a diamond. He has 56 facets.
What else?
No, I mean, Rene's really has a very dynamic personality, and it's really, he has a big heart, and he's a really good person, and, like, he's very well versed. You can talk about politics, history, buying and selling, the stock market, you know, sports. He's just very well versed.
And what else?
And definitely he has a big heart, and I think both of our hearts beat to the same drum, right?
And what else?
And he's cute.
And?
No, he's very sweet. And Rene, I don't know. I got all shy.
And?
And what?
What about the calves?
Oh, he has sexy calves. He's always trying to tell me, I've got sexy calves. That's why you like me.
Oh, yeah, poker. Patty says he plays poker well.
Yeah, he definitely does. I got all shy right then. I got quiet.
And what else? Exactly. I'm just joking. So, but yeah, before I get my ego boost, so yeah, I mean, you just have to work hard. Just keep on going there, James. You'll be successful, and one day you'll buy that unit that'll just totally just make you a lot of cash.
And let me tell you this: what really attracted me to Rene was his confidence. You know, he was like, he knew what he wanted, and he was not afraid to go after it. And to be honest with you, when I first started dating Rene, I used to live right there in Bird Rock, which is like on the side of La Jolla. So in my apartment, from the kitchen, you could, if you tilted your head, you could see the ocean. Anyway, so when I lived there and I met him, he came down to visit me from Las Vegas, and there were all these mansions, and I'm used to most guys going, oh, well, it's not possible. But you know what Rene said? Rene's like, it's totally possible. If you work hard enough, you can achieve this. And I looked at him and I'm like, it may be impossible, but I love the answer because it's totally awesome that you think it is possible. That he wasn't afraid to climb the mountain. I think that was the super sexiness of him.
Power up! And also, so somebody's to send my single people. You know what? When it comes, you know? So it's,
Oh, yes, he's good looking, of course. That's a given.
When I was looking for relationships, I never found the right ones. When I didn't look for it, I didn't want one, then I met Casey. So it's just like, just be patient. It's all in God's time. Be a good person. Do what you do. Be open-minded. Look into different things, and eventually it'll happen. So that's the best advice I can give you.
And Rene was in a little better shape. You know, we have been married 14 years.
Who was in better shape? I'm like a machine. Who unloaded a whole truck yesterday?
I used to be in better shape, too, so.
Look at these guns. These are like, that hurts.
But exercising and being in good shape is, you know,
I'm a bear.
important.
How was life before Storage Wars? It was pretty much the same. I mean, we still do the same stuff we were buying before. Actually, I was buying more before Storage Wars, and we're getting back into buying more again. Storage Wars kind of, it was a different experience. You know, now wherever I go, people recognize us, so that wasn't before. You don't really have, wherever I go, people recognize me, so it's kind of weird sometimes, but I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, personally, it's way better than looks. Even though Rene is really handsome, but I'll just tell you this: I've dated really good-looking guys, and guess what? When this isn't good-looking, your heart, this isn't good-looking. This fades fast.
What do you mean you married really good-looking?
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, it's more important that you have a good heart and that you're good-looking from the inside out, because that radiates, and that's what makes somebody.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be honest. This whole thing was complete bullshit. What really works is like beatings. You scare them into leaving. So fracture jaws, fractures bones. Going for the kneecaps always works wonders. I'm totally kidding. I probably shouldn't joke like that because somebody might get beat. No person should ever lay a hand on you.
Yes.
Brian says he doesn't want a relationship. He just wants comics. Comics are cheaper than a relationship. I can tell you that.
They probably are. And they don't talk back.
Patty's saying people can lose weight, but they can't lose an ugly heart. Funny.
Right? Exactly. You can't change your insides. You can change your outsides.
Anyway, it's about that time, so...
Yeah, we're 2 minutes over, so what the hell's is about to start if they didn't already start.
Yes, thank you for all the new members we got today. I think
that was super awesome. Today was an exciting day.
I think we had 5 new members sign up. That was really awesome. Thank you, guys. We really, really appreciate that.
And thank you, Cruz. You're a funny guy.
Who's a funny guy?
The guy who gave the big super chat.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty funny.
I don't remember the first name. I just remember the last name.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh, damn, my girlfriend just said, what? You better sell some of those comics to buy something for your girlfriend, Brian. So, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. We'll be back on next week. Watch the channel. We got some cool videos coming.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned. There's some really awesome videos about to come up this upcoming week.
Mr. Sadie said my wife thought she was wrong once, but she made a mistake. That's funny. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, everybody. And we got some interesting videos coming. I think the $3,000 loser I'll probably put up Wednesday. And then Friday I might put up the one about 9,000 spending. And then also, Happy Cruz donated $42. Thank you, Happy Cruz. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You're a funny guy.
And also, we have a video coming where I talk about some eBay things. People always whine about eBay fees, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion on that. What else do we have? I also got a video about morality, but I don't know yet if I'm going to release it or not because, I don't know, it just triggers the snowflakes, and I just feel tired. I don't feel like arguing with anybody. So, but anyway, everybody who tune in, everybody give us a thumbs up. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to stop streaming. God bless you. Until next week.